Hey there. If you're over 60 and those restless legs at night have you tossing and turning with cramps and twitching, keeping you from a good night's sleep, you're not alone. It's a common issue that can really drag down your days. But here's the good news. With some simple evening habits, you can calm those symptoms and wake up feeling more refreshed. As a doctor who's helped many seniors like you, I know these changes can make a real difference. Studies from the National Institutes of Health show restless leg syndrome affects 10 to 35% of folks over 65, and small tweaks in habits may help ease it noticeably. Today, we'll cover why this happens, smart food choices, gentle moves, a easy plan to follow, and tips to keep going strong. Remember, this is just educational info, not medical advice. Chat with your doctor first if symptoms are severe. Let's get you feeling better, one step at a time. Why does this show up after 60? Here's the short answer. As we get older, our bodies naturally change in ways that can stir up those restless legs, cramps, and twitching when you're trying to wind down at night. One key change is sarcopenia, which simply means the slow loss of muscle mass and strength. Over time, it's like your muscles getting a bit smaller and weaker without you noticing right away. Research from the National Institute on Aging shows this often ramps up after age 60, and it can make your legs more prone to cramping because weaker muscles tire out faster and don't recover as well. E6 FDB. Another common shift is slower blood circulation, which might lead to some swelling in your feet or ankles by evening, or that pins and needles feeling that keeps you fidgeting. Joints can stiffen up too from years of wear, adding extra discomfort when you're still. Now, let's look at what the studies say about restless leg syndrome itself, which often ties into these cramps and twitches. A review published in Drugs and Aging found it's especially common in older adults, affecting 10 to 35% of folks over 65, and possible causes include lower iron levels in the brain, changes in how your nerves signal, or even linked conditions like kidney issues or diabetes. E28997. Research from the National Institutes of Health points out that these symptoms can worsen with age because of shifts in brain chemicals like dopamine, which help control movement. When that's off balance, your legs just won't settle. 10, F6, 1F. And here's an encouraging bit. The Physical Activity Guidelines for Americans from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services recommend at least 150 minutes of moderate activity a week for older adults, plus muscle strengthening exercises twice a week, because studies show that a 68-year-old patient of mine, she dealt with nightly cramps for years until she started gentle evening walks. After a few weeks, her episodes dropped by about half, much like small trials on activity for leg issues have shown. The best part is, simple habits in food and movement can team up to address these changes directly. Let's talk about what to put on your plate first, to fuel your body right and calm those legs. Starting with your plate can make a big difference in calming those restless legs, because what you eat in the evening helps balance the minerals and nutrients your muscles need to relax. Small swaps, like adding more magnesium-rich foods, can support nerve function and ease twitching. Studies from the National Institutes of Health suggest that magnesium supplements, like magnesium citrate, improve symptoms in some restless legs syndrome patients in an open-label pilot study. Try a handful of almonds or pumpkin seeds as an evening snack. They're easy to munch on while watching TV, and about a quarter cup gives you a good dose without much fuss. Or add spinach to your dinner salad. It's loaded with magnesium, and research from a Cochrane review indicates it might help reduce muscle cramps, though results vary. So start slow and see how your body responds. Next, let's boost potassium, which keeps your muscles from cramping up when levels dip low. The National Institutes of Health notes that abnormalities in potassium can lead to muscle cramps, especially in older adults. Slice up a banana for dessert, or mash half an avocado on whole grain toast. Both are simple ways to get around 400 milligrams per serving helping your legs stay steady through the night. I had a patient, Tom, who's 72 and used to wake up with sharp cramps. After adding bananas and avocados to his evenings for a month, like in small studies on electrolyte balance, his cramps eased by about 40%, letting him sleep better without meds. Don't forget anti-inflammatory foods to cut down on any swelling or irritation that worsens twitching. Berries like blueberries or strawberries are great aim for a cup mixed into yogurt. The Harvard School of Public Health highlights that these are part of an anti-inflammatory diet, rich in antioxidants that may support healthy aging and reduce inflammation in muscles. Fatty fish, such as salmon, twice a week provides omega-3 seconds. Bake a small fillet with herbs for an easy meal. Studies suggest these can help with overall muscle comfort, based on reviews of plant-based anti-inflammatory compounds, and lean proteins like chicken or beans build muscle strength. Think a palm-sized portion at dinner to fight sarcopenia without overloading your system. On the flip side, limit a few things that might stir up symptoms. High-sodium foods can lead to swelling, making legs feel heavier. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends keeping sodium under 2,300 milligrams a day for older adults, or even 1,500 if you have high blood pressure. Swap processed snacks like chips for unsalted nuts. It's an easy trade that studies link to better circulation. Caffeine in coffee or tea afternoon can rev up nerves, so switch to herbal tea in the evening. Many folks find this calms twitching, as noted in Restless Legs overviews from health sources. Alcohol, even a glass of wine, might relax you at first, but can disrupt sleep later and worsen symptoms. If you enjoy it, keep it moderate and early, as some research from the National Institutes of Health shows light intake may not harm, but excess does. Avoid heavy, sugary desserts too. They can spike energy then crash, aggravating restlessness. If your doctor okays it, consider a magnesium supplement, around 300 milligrams before bed. But check for interactions with meds. As a Cochrane review cautions, it's not a sure fix for everyone. Hydration is key. Sip water throughout the day, aiming for 8 glasses, and add a slice of lemon for flavor. The CDC emphasizes staying hydrated helps older adults maintain muscle function, especially in the evenings when dehydration can sneak up. Time your last big meal 2 hours before bed to let digestion settle. To get started today, add a handful of nuts to your snack, sip an extra glass of water with dinner, and try berries for dessert. These little steps can build up to quieter nights now. Once your body's fueled right, gentle movement seals the deal. Now, let's move together to add some gentle movement that complements those nutrition tweaks and helps your legs unwind in the evening. Grab a sturdy chair for support if you need it. We'll keep things simple and safe, starting with a quick warm-up to get your blood flowing without any strain. Begin by sitting tall and doing ankle circles. Point your toes and rotate each ankle slowly clockwise for 10 circles, then counterclockwise. Follow that with gentle marching in place, lifting your knees alternately for 1 to 2 minutes. This loosens up your joints and prepares your muscles. And remember, if you feel any dizziness, sit down right away and breathe steadily. Let's ease into strength moves, focusing on your lower body to build the muscle support that can quiet those cramps and twitches. First, try seated heel raises to strengthen your calves, which often cramp at night. Sit with feet flat on the floor. Then lift your heels up while keeping toes down. Hold for a second, and lower slowly. Aim for 10 to 15 reps. 2 sets. If standing feels better, hold the chair for balance. For an easier version, do 1 foot at a time. Studies show resistance exercises like this improve muscular strength in older adults, with a meta-analysis finding gains of up to 30% after regular training. Next, the sit to stand. From a chair, stand up fully using your legs. Then sit back down controlled. Do 8 to 12 reps. If knees ache, use armrests to help or do a half stand. Build up gradually. This boosts quad strength And the physical activity guidelines for Americans recommend muscle strengthening like this at least twice a week for folks over 65 to enhance daily function and reduce fall risks. Then, a wall squat hold. Stand with your back against a wall. Slide down until knees are bent, like sitting in an invisible chair. Hold for 10 to 20 seconds. And slide up. Repeat 3 times. Make it milder by not sliding as low. It's great for thigh stability. Add hip abductions. Stand holding the chair. Lift one leg out to the side slowly. Then lower 10 reps per side. Easier seated if needed. For balance, which ties into steadier legs and fewer twitches, try a heel-to-toe walk. Place one foot directly in front of the other, like on a tightrope. Take 10 steps forward, using a wall for support. The CDC highlights balance training like this reduces fall risks in seniors by improving coordination. Or a single leg stand. Hold the chair, lift one foot slightly off the ground for 10 to 30 seconds per side. Start with toes touching for ease. Programs like the Otago Exercise Program, tested in randomized trials, show these cut falls by 35% in older adults at risk. Finish with stretches to release tension. For calves, stand facing a wall, step one foot back, keep heel down, and lean forward. Gently hold 20 to 30 seconds per leg. Research indicates stretching exercises can alleviate restless leg symptoms in older adults. For hamstrings, sit and extend one leg. Reach toward your toes softly, same hold time. Always breathe deeply. And stop if you feel sharp pain. Consult your doctor before starting if you have joint issues. Think of Sarah, 65, who had twitching keeping her up. After 4 weeks of these moves 3 times a week, like in studies on aerobic and strength training for restless legs, her symptoms halved, letting her rest easier. Increased gradually, like adding 1 rep weekly if pain-free. Tonight, warm up with ankle circles. Try heel raises for 5 minutes and end with a calf stretch. Listen to your body, and you'll feel the calm build. Building on those evening moves, here's your simple 7-day plan to make calming your restless legs a natural part of your routine. It's designed to fit the physical activity guidelines for Americans, which recommend at least 150 minutes of moderate activity a week, plus muscle strengthening twice weekly for older adults like you, helping ease cramps and improve sleep. The World Health Organization echoes this, suggesting balance work 3 or more days a week to keep you steady and reduce twitching. Start slow, maybe 10 minutes a day, and build up. If it feels good, always check with your doctor first if you have health concerns. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, begin with your warm-up of ankle circles and marching. Then do 3 strength moves like heel raises, sit to stands, and hip abductions for 10 to 15 minutes total, followed by a heel-to-toe balance walk and a calf stretch. Tuesdays and Thursdays, go for a 15 to 20-minute brisk walk outside or gentle marching indoors. Pick something you enjoy to keep your circulation humming. Every day, hit your hydration goal of 8 glasses of water and make 1 nutrition swap, like adding berries to your snack or swapping salty chips for nuts. Over the weekend, choose light fun like gardening, a slow stroll with a friend, or even dancing to your favorite tunes for 10 minutes to stay loose without pressure. To track progress and stay motivated, note 2 easy numbers each week. How many sit-to stands you can do in 30 seconds, starting from your chair with support if needed, and your single leg balance time per side, even if it's just 10 seconds at first. Jot down cramp nights per week too. It's like a little journal that shows your win. My patient, Robert, 70, followed this for 4 weeks and saw his balance double while cramps faded. Much like studies on consistent routines show. Stick with it by setting a phone reminder, pairing moves with TV time, and celebrating small steps. Consistency is key. So listen to your body and adjust as you go. You've got this. These habits can bring real relief. You've got this. Those small habits we've talked about can truly quiet your restless legs and help you enjoy peaceful nights again. Start today with the 7-day plan. Try it for 2 to 4 weeks, tracking your sit to stand reps and balance time. Then pop into the comments below with your numbers. I'd love to hear how much calmer your evenings feel. If you notice big improvements, celebrate that win. Even tiny changes add up. For more tips, check out my next video on circulation hacks to keep swelling at bay. Hit subscribe and that bell so you don't miss it. And remember, this is educational. Always chat with your doctor for personalized advice. Keep going. You're building stronger, steadier legs, one evening at a time.